So, hello everyone, and welcome back to some more of the Darkest Dungeon. My apologies for a little bit of a. Well, that there hasn't been many episodes. It's been a while since I was able to really play, considering just was pretty busy with work practice and all that, so didn't really find the time with everything else going on with school and all. But we're back, and let's see. I was thinking that I do want to use some of this money. I was a little bit scouting it. Okay, who would I like to be sending here? And I think we will send Tayundan the number 2, make Luminous permanent, and maybe remove the Fear of Unholy. It just doesn't seem very fitting for a Crusader. Just saying, Tayunta, the second. Let's remove that. Sure, it will take a little bit of cash, but Luminous Over is just really nice. Plus 5 speed, plus 2 speed and plus 5 dodge. It's just really cool, so definitely I like those two. I was also considering sending someone else who is higher level, but I think that sending just Verse as a second one is pretty alright. We can, well, do I want to remove something? Precise Striker is the one that I would like to take as a permanent, because I think she already has a little bit higher indeed crit chances in general, so having plus 5% to the melee skill crit chances seems like a good one. I guess we could remove this one just because, well, this probably is anyways going to be less of a problem, and it's already permanent, so it would be more expensive to remove, so this seems like a better option to remove. So I think that's alright. Not necessarily something I would need to remove, but while we send her in, might as well remove something, right? I think that bling sound actually came into the... I have a internet open, and that's my school basically email sound, if I didn't manage to remove it, so you don't wonder what the heck was that bling noise. Well, I don't know why it has to have that sort of a bling noise. But okay, otherwise I think we were pretty much ready. I was also looking what would we like to do. I think we will take a veteran team into the run, although I'm a little bit worried considering the fact that I indeed haven't played for a little bit, so slightly worried. And I was thinking that we would go to the Cove, because this is a pretty nice one. Plus 15% to healing skills in general. Yeah, I think that's worth it. Plus, we anyways need to go forward in the Cove, so it's kind of like 2 flies with 1 strike sort of thing. Or that's how I would say it in Finnish. It was like 2 birds with 1 stone, to say in English, but I don't know. Just 2 flies with 1 swing seems better to me. It seems natural. But alright, so, and then I was like wondering that who would I like to have as a 4th person. Saela goes really nicely here with Google. Melandra can heal pretty well, and then I was wondering that maybe we could take Masabai Pound just so that she can gain some extra experience. Plus, maybe we can gather some extra money. She isn't gonna be amazing here in this sort of a mission, but maybe she will be good enough. We'll see though. I'm kind of worried, but I kind of want to take her. So at least this is a short mission, so it's not gonna be a long one. So hopefully we can make it. I did try to remind myself a little bit by watching the previous episode where we were at the Cove that what could be good here. Maybe not 3 or 4 keys. That might be good. Shovels. Do I need that many when I'm just going for a short mission? Now that's a different question, however. 6, let's have 5. Let's take 10 food, I guess, or 12 at max. Sure, I'll take 12. And then I was looking at this and this at least we used. Just a little bit I looked at least these 2 had some uses. And keys, generally speaking, always have uses, right? Maybe, I don't remember if this place actually did. But I think this is an alright setup. Maybe not the best, but it should be working okay. So let's go, let's embark. The wishful scale skin affords them increased resistance to bleeding attacks, which is kind of a shame because we do actually have 2 people here who can bleed well, as in not verse, it's Shaela, because Verse is in the other place and is lower level, but they are both Hellions, so that's of course why I made that silly mistake.
The smell of rotting fish is almost unbearable.
Sure is. Let's see, so we need to explore 90% of the rooms. Let's just go here, let's start from here. I think that's an alright choice.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
You don't need to all the time be collecting yourselves. You
Wealth beyond
both were
measure.
like, let's stop.
Awarded to the brave
Shh,
and the
careful.
foolhardy alike.
Alright, these guys. So you did Chokin and Salty Coach. I definitely don't remember that well, their abilities in general, but it's just really nice that you can actually see them nowadays there below that what were actually their skills. They, on the other hand, we have of course seen so many times that I don't know how you could actually forget about them. Stun resistances are pretty good with this guy, but not really with the others, so let's see if we can stun this annoyance. Nice, but not nice. Kind of a shame. Let's go forward. That was a nice strike though. And we have some riposte. We're probably not gonna kill that guy, but let's well, maybe. I don't remember did we have the group hit or not. Even that was a fail. Quite saddening. So she's probably gonna get a turn. I could try to do this once. It will lower our HP. Not HP. What the heck am I talking? I'm all the time talking different or wrong terminology. It will lower our overall attack for later, and there isn't that high of a likelihood of stunning this guy, but they did get stunned. So at least we can definitely kill this guy next. Well, yeah, we definitely are getting quite a bit of a stress, which is shame. And another one. 2 times in a row, and of course the weakest member of our party, which is really sad. Well, I guess it's at least a good one that it's the weakest member of our party who is also stunned. So that's something. That at least can be a nice hit though.
Destroyed.
Nice. That guy is absolutely destroyed. This didn't do damage much, but it does do a little bit. Unlikely to kill though, but yeah. Hey, at least not this time around, so that's something. Not more even stress, but really they knew who to go and target with that stress.
Masterfully
Lovely,
executed.
lovely hit though, Sila. Amazing.
A slow death.
But yeah.
Unforeseen.
Of course, we knew.
Unforgiving.
We knew who would be the weakest in this party. Nice hit, Kugel.
Enemy crumbles.
We definitely have one of these already at the camp, but hey, it's a good artifact in general. Oh yeah, I again forgot to equip mostly anything for them. Well, to be honest, you don't use range skills the most, Google, so I think this is actually pretty nice. Speed, dodge, yeah. Sounds cool. And some antiques. Well, we'll see how soon she will already suffer the stressful situation and get all stressed up. Well, not too much, of course, that we can do about that. That's sad. We're getting already another combat, even though we're just leaving the same room. Away. Nope. Not a goddamn combat. Oh, and a little bit of a dangerous one too, gotta say. 2 stealthed riflemen. I don't enjoy that. Let's get one of you at least out of stealth, I'd say. While we can. Should I do riposte? She won't be having as nice skills then, but on the other hand we can't Iron Sworn this guy anyways at the moment. There's no way to get this guy out of the stealth now. I should have thought about it before. I could have maybe even gone and said that, hey, let's go and actually do something about this guy, but I didn't notice. Well, I probably would like to then try to just kill this guy. as soon as possible. At least riposte, I definitely enjoy. Maybe so that they can't act anymore the next time. They have of course already acted this time around, but oof, nice dodge and nice counterattack. Nice counterattack as well. So nice. Let's actually try to stun. I think that's alright in this situation, but of course they both managed to dodge that. Well, Google's... yeah, that... I definitely love that dodging, and even this gives more dodge, so that works so nicely. I do have to say that works really perfectly. Yeah, we can do blank shot, I think.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Oh, not too bad. Of course, this time around just one target, which is a shame, but it's alright. Buff target against those things, maybe. Oh, crit heal of 4 is not too bad. You could definitely heal. You don't need that much healing though, so let's go for Divine Comfort, I think. We could take away the stealth, but not that big of a deal. At this point, when there's just these two left. Sure, it's gonna get a turn, but hey.
Continue the onslaught.
Great even.
Destroy
I so
them
love that riposte, it's so
all.
cool. Do have to say that. I target accidentally the body. I did not mean to do that, but hey, I guess I get at least one extra heal out as a result. But that was not my purpose. Which may cost here, but gladly didn't, but still. Just like, that was definitely not what I meant to do. Well, hey, got some nice amount of healing then. And he's dead anyways. Alright, but, yeah, trap. You don't have the equipment that would allow you to for sure get this disarmed, but pretty nice. Could hear the noise too, that how you did it, so to speak. Ah, she's just suffering so much stress in this location, especially now, which is a shame, but what can you do? Let's try to have some extra light into this place. It's interesting that this is such a long corridor. It's interesting that sometimes the corridors are really long to different rooms, and then sometimes they're like this short, like this one. But gladly we do have a shovel.
Mariner, another misfortune.
Shovel we indeed do have. Let's just get that going. Then it's just a question, should I use even another one here? Probably should. Just so that we have the best chance possible. You can eat, we still have 2 sets of food, so that's not too bad. Nothing here. And sadly no scouting chance, but doesn't always happen. Doesn't always happen, no matter how much you would like it to. Let's use this.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Maybe now scouting chance would be lovely. Yes, scouting. No secret rooms sadly, but that's understandable. I probably wouldn't need to go to both the right and the left because it's 90%, or I probably do because there's 2 rooms in the right nonetheless, but it's kind of a shame in that sense. The first room below I could have even easily left completely unexplored, but let's go and start from the right side and then we'll go to the left, I think. At least we scouted a trap, so that's something. Ah, poor Masa just... God damn, you guys. This time around, well, I'm glad that at least I have the 1 extra 4 food, because now they hardly even walked any distance and they already, hey, we wanna eat some more already. Even though there's no good reason for it, but we wanna eat. We wanna just eat. All of that food. Alright. Yeah, I have seen you and you do also stressful stuff, which I do not enjoy, but guess we can't do too much about that. You are in stealth, so I cannot try to hit you. Let's hit this postulant troll then, I think. Yeah. Definitely, I think so. Don't like him. Don't like any that it's trying to do. That was a bad hit though. Also don't enjoy that. Should I try to mark maybe Zyla or should I not? Let's see, can I... There is a blight chance, but is it worth it? Like 30% resistance isn't that bad. But is it more worth it while than doing something else? No, that's a good question. Let's just do this. At least it might allow it to die a little bit faster. Maybe, possibly. I kind of want to heal, but I also really would like to remove the stealth. On the other hand, it's not like I can right now get the hit on that one anyway. So in that sense, maybe I should just heal Google, and that was a real cool heal. Real nice heal. Now it's a question, do I stun or do I not try to stun? Let's try to do the stun, why not? One got stunned, it's not too bad. I don't like you. I don't like your stressfulness. But hey, at least you're almost dead. So sad, so close to being dead but not just quite. Well, just kill it for sure. 29 crit. Awesome. Awesome job, Google, with that crit. What are you doing? A buff. Plus 25% damage, accuracy plus 7, plus 8% to crit for 2 rounds. Not bad buff, but I think we're just gonna kill him then. Faster, you know. That's definitely something that at least I would like to be doing. I would like to stun you if possible. Little crit. Not that it would have been necessary, but still, it's nice. Do I want to try to heal? Nah. Well, maybe the heal would have been a better option. After all, you do have a really high resistance to bleed, but this still does have a chance of killing. 81% chance to hit. 81% chance to hit, kind of a lower chance to kill. So I think I'll go for the bleed out. Nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
And it even got the
blossoms.
bleed, which is quite surprising. Let's try to open your vein. Nice. We did. Even though they had the 70% resistance, still just... Yep, bleed, no problem. No problem. And even a blight now. You're extremely gonna die. Extremely. So, let's just heal. Yeah, let's heal Google to maybe
momentary
full
awakening.
health. Close. Very close to full health. Sure. Why not? Didn't work out. Of course, this might be for a longer time then that we will have to be going with that, but that's an alright one too, with some healing. But yeah, the stack of 2500 gold, which is higher because of having the antiquarian. Of course, if we just survive out of here alive, all of us, with also doing the quest, that would be cool, but we'll see if that will be able to happen. Let's just do one more. Alright, I've not seen you ever before and you look dangerous as heck. Stun resistance high, blight resistance not very high, bleed 80% resistance. Alright, you don't look pleasant at all though. And 59 HP is a lot. Now this is a big question, what do I wish to do? I might try to go for something else than this first, but I'm not sure if that's a good idea. Because on the other hand, I kind of would like to let not Verse. Now I'm suddenly just like, but I would love to let Shaela do something else than just the skills that she can do from the second spot. In that sense, that's just the only reason that I kind of would like to do something else first. And of course, bleed is more likelier if you can succeed in debuffing a target. Debuff resistance is only 40%, so if we get at least a debuff going, then maybe Shyla can bleed you easier, and that might allow us to actually kill you a little bit faster. Like, of course these guys would be nice to kill too, but it's not as easy as that. So it's a little bit risky. I don't like the idea of doing basically this either. But let's do a little bit different this time around. Let's try to do this. Both resistant, well, that sucks. But cannot be helped much then. Stun resistance is also so high. If I would stun someone or try to stun someone, it would definitely have to be one at the back row, I'd say. Would still seem like a nice idea to at least have one not act immediately, I think. Blight then? Blight resistance is low for this guy, so at least it could all the time try to be taking some HP away, but I am scared of it, certainly. Well, at least the Blight does work, so it will be losing some health all the time to it. But yeah, this I don't... like, it's still not a bad chance of trying to do the bleed, considering it does have a high bleed resistance, but we have a 40% or 120% chance normally, so it would still be 40% chance of bleeding, as I would assume. But it's not that high as that I would be really happy with it. Maybe Iron Swan, so we could get closer to killing one at the back. That seems reasonable. Sure. That's okay. Not dead though, sadly. Oh gosh.
Injury. Palpable fear.
Yep. And then of course a crit, and then what the heck are you gonna do? Probably push. Resisted that though, which is nice. I do like that resistance, but definitely gotta say I'm worried. Just a slight bit worried right now, considering she took such a big hit. But yeah, let's go for this. I think I would like to have the riposte. Even though I sadly couldn't hit this guy who we already wounded. Oh god. Just pulling her forward all the time is definitely not nice. I can't sadly do anything else than this, so gotta do that. I think I'll do this so you could actually buff yourself for more dodge and get yourself into the very fewest away. So also definitely don't enjoy. Definitely need to kill these guys. And again, now if I would oh god. Like really thinking. I can only heal like this from the spot, and then Syla would be even further away, so I guess I better move right now, even though I hate it. Both dodged. Well, I'm glad that you at least dodge. God damn it, they just hitting her all the time. She doesn't manage to dodge anything, even though I did this. I could try to do this then, I guess. Mark target, just make her for sure take the hits. Probably better then, even though I could also try to do the heal. Point blank shot. Or this. But I couldn't target that anyway, so might as well do the point blank shot. Only 6 points of damage, sadly. Okay, I would really like you to kill this guy from the back so that they can't do more of that spear wishing all the goddamn time. This guy hasn't done that bad attacks in general, however, at least, so that's nice. That's unfortunate though, that's a really annoying debuff. Really not a nice debuff. Let's just heal everyone a little bit. Even though 2 won't need it, but Masa does definitely need some healing, plus she definitely, well, does need it as well. I think Google can handle killing this guy easily enough, so I won't worry about it. Either I would make this guy blighted again, which isn't a bad idea to be honest, or I would heal, which also isn't a bad idea, but I think I'll go for the blight. Just get some permanent damage going on this goddamn annoyance. Don't enjoy that, that's for sure. Let's get a kill. Yes, she's bleeding too much. That's not gonna be good. Just get as good of a healing as possible on her. Still not gonna be great. At least it seems like that guy always targets the guy in front. So then she would be a little bit safer if I keep her there. I guess I'll try to go for this so Google will stay in front. Oh, we even got the bleeding, so that's cool. But this is really not fun. She is actually now... Sure, let's use one of those. Just so that maybe you could be a little bit safer. But yeah, that is just a huge amount of bleeding. 8 damage per 1 round. Well, gotta just hit him. You just get as good of a heal as possible. Again, you will go to the death door again though. That's for sure. And okay, and the bleed will make you get you into extremely bad position. Yep. I definitely know you need a bandage, but there's not too much I can do about that right now. Basically, you both are gonna go to death door anyways, so this is the best I can do for just trying to delay that as best as possible. At least the bleed resistance is lower, so that's the one good thing.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
I would like to do this too, but the stun resistance is 70%. So I doubt that's gonna be good enough. It's 3, it's overall going to take 5 damage again. I would just really like to stop it from doing anything. Would really love to. Yay, it worked.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
And you're gonna bleed again soon. Hey, good job, Master Icebound. You got courageous though. Heal yourself for 1 HP.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Divine Comfort. Even though it's not really that amazing, but at least it will heal just a teeny tiny bit. Okay, so 14 HP.
Perched at the very precipice.
Yeah, that's so annoying, having that. Well, at least you are out of the bleeding now. Oh, maybe you can survive. Would really love to kill this guy. How much could this do damage? 5 to 10. Then you might... Well, you wouldn't die yet. To this at least, to my knowledge. But it's at least it's the best damage dealing that I can have. Let's get a better healing on her. 3 to 5. 3 to 6. Well, bleed resistance is actually low now, so this might be able to allow us to kill it this turn, which would be nice.
Slowly.
Alright.
Gently.
It's dead.
This is how a life is taken.
Sadly, so are we. If we could say so. So are goddamn we. Extremely dead. So... what else? What do I leave behind? I so wish that we would have had bandages actually. At least against that type of a guy, the bandages would have been extremely nice. It's kind of like so weird when 2 people are basically extremely close to death and then 2 people are 100% healthy, no problems whatsoever. So, yeah. I don't know, we may have to just completely retreat. Might be the only option we have. to be honest. I was hoping not to have that sort of a situation. What to leave behind? I'm tempted to eat, but I know that if we happen to get to a situation where this then again would be a problematic situation, as in they would want to eat, then they suffer even more penalties, so that wouldn't be very nice. Let's just leave these, I guess. Onyx maybe, but eh. You try. Keys, useless. Antidote might be if it has a trap. Then the antidote I think was the one that could work, but nothing else really. Yeah. Well, you resisted it, so that's nice. But yeah, well, if we can get there without battles, then we can try to consider can we go on one more room. But oof, that's really unpleasant. Really unpleasant situation. Does the courageous also give you... Well, you have 67% chance of always resisting to death blows at least, but it's like... It's kind of annoying when you even do the dodge, plus 15% plus 15 to dodge, and they still hit you. It's quite lovely. Well, I knew this would happen. I guess they at least she got one healing and you got one healing, so I guess that was a good choice of me not to use that, but god damn, then you have to even eat that much when we really couldn't be affording it with you two. But it's... wouldn't wanna go backwards.
Carelessness will find no
12
clemency in
rounds,
this
minus
place.
25 to dodge and minus 6 to speed. That's really bad. At least we saw that much that there's no traps on the way or like anything on the way to go in there. That's the only positive I can say about this situation. Barnacle crusted chest. A treasure chest blanketed in barnacles. I don't know about that. Do these work? No. Does this work? Okay. Alright. I guess that worked. Not that much from that, but something, yes. March, friends. I'm... seriously... Like, how many hunger strikes have we had during this time? Like, I can't even count how many hunger strikes we've gotten during this time. Well, we had for 3 lunches. This is 4th in a short goddamn mission. We got one like here, then 2nd, then 3rd, and now 4th. My god, you guys are just absolutely ridiculously hungry. How?
No force of will can overcome a failing body.
How can you be this hungry? That's my question. Oh, let's go here and see if we can scout, which we probably won't considering we have no light. And then we'll make our choice. Will we try to continue forward this one more room or not? I would say I'm tempted to say no. I wasn't thinking that this would be this goddamn difficult, but... well... on the other hand, I kinda wanna see if we could do it. But I'm afraid. I'm like extremely afraid. It's so annoying. I know I need one more room and it's so close. But... we have 2 people that are absolutely... and if there happens to be another hunger strike and Masa dies to that, that's gonna be so freaking annoying. But on the other hand, like, how can anyone expect them to get hungry this ridiculously often? Usually I always bring too much food into these situations. Oh god. Okay, I should have retreated. I may be losing everyone now.
Reeling, about to break.
Dodge. Well, heal everyone a little bit at least. At least a little bit. I think I need a yap. Just so that we can stop a few of them from doing something against us. Right now I feel like... okay, that's nice, but it doesn't really help us too much, even if you do that to us. I appreciate it, but I don't know if it really manages to help too much. That's the thing. They all have 20 HP, so that's kind of like very bad. If I would try to retreat now, like I'm thinking that if I retreat, we would all suffer stress, but they all have enough health so that they would survive, even, well, and that they can't get into a heart attack situation. I'm tempted to retreat, because this will be a tough combat. At least she wouldn't be that useful anyway, so alright.
The sin is not in being outmatched, but in failing to recognize it.
Alright, yeah, this is that hunger and then that one enemy that I definitely did not know. I gotta leave, unfortunately. I do.
We'll endure this loss and learn from it.
Hopefully. At least we got a nice amount of treasures to cover that. The stress relief for all of these guys. Well, will you get now? Well, you got apparently a disease, but that's I'm gonna go and take care of. I don't like minus accuracy and crit. And, Hot to Trot got replaced with damage in the Cove. That's a shame. And you got another disease and Fear of the Beasts. Well, 2 more diseases that we need to definitely go and take care of. Well, that was a sad, sad time.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, you go and remove that. Also, then Masa, you can get rid of this thing, would be cool. Oh god, how lovely that was. And then I guess the 2 of you should go to at least some sort of a stress relief. I don't exactly remember what you guys like. You don't seem to really have a preference to be honest. And did you have a preference? Yes, you definitely had a preference. So you go there, Melandra, have fun. Zael on the other hand, well, you definitely couldn't even go there, at least not yet. I wanted to be saving the portraits, I do remember that. Maybe you would want to go and gamble. Are you carrying any trinkets that you might lose? Maybe I should take them. It's just, it's sometimes annoying just be always removing or taking things away, but I wouldn't especially want to lose that one thing if she goes and gambles it away or something. Or loses it somewhere. So, that wouldn't be fun. Alright, but at least there. Now, then I gotta decide what am I gonna do next. Am I gonna try to go into here again? No. I already have that artifact anyways. That is a very nice one, but we got that basically already for Google just now, and that's just mission randomly. This farmstead would be also nice. That's a Vestal only artifact. Didn't I kinda get one of those already before? Yes I did. But we do have a couple of Vestals, so wouldn't be bad. Or maybe next time we could try to go for a boss then, because that didn't quite work out. The other one that I tried to do today. And try to take a good team for that. Well, I guess I would need to try to be figuring out about that then. We do have still alright amount of money though. But if we would be sending out a team... Like trying to think, if I would go for the hack, then what sort of team would I like to take? I guess I could try to think about that. Okay, if I would try to actually face the hack. That's an alright book, of course. Not amazing, but it's alright. If I would try to face the hack, what sort of team would we take? I think we would take at least 2 that are level 4, and then we might take a couple who would be lower level, but I need to think about a team that actually would work well there. Like I said, it's been a little while since I played and we were able to kill the original hack, whichever anyways took me a long time. I do think that we had Kill there to bring in the Blight, and then we had Satenden, who was a Grave Robber, to deal a nice damage as an addition. But sadly, right now we don't really have that. Viseneko, of course, does have then versus marked, but that's versus marked people specifically. So I don't know about that one. Of course, different setups could work. It's not like there's only one specific one that could. Bleeding, I do remember Ukko was definitely there at least. And this healing slash bleeding from Ukko was working out nicely. So we could take Ukko as one for that, certainly. Those are some really nice bleeding skills after all. Trying to have a look if towards about 75, so it shouldn't have to have a light when going there. Wheeled Adventurer. Wasn't this the wheeled? It was the wheeled, right? That's why I brought him there before anyways, and yes, it is indeed the wheeled. So you do have this and this. At least you would have less stress. Maybe. Like, Ukko definitely could work in basically either one of the positions, because you were able to use this. Well, no, you need it from the first spot, those two skills. So second position you would be fine. Then I would prefer people who can hit anywhere nonetheless. At the moment, you basically would have just these very defensive buff skills, which could be okay, but kind of scares me too. It's not like Riposte I do like. You can guard an ally, but I don't know if that would be the most useful in this. Yeah, I don't know about that. Viseneko, of course, can definitely easily attack all the way to the back row, and this can cause blight into the back row nicely. Plus 50% damage versus marked people. Then this. But she did remove marked very easily, very often, which is the most annoying part of it. But of course, if I have a lot of people who could use the benefits against marked people, then it doesn't really matter if she would remove it often, because then we still would have someone that could do it, and I'm almost tempted to take almost completely just a team that is already level 4 in some sense, because I'm thinking that maybe Billy Brooks and then Small Fry as well, but that seems a bit silly. You could be also good there. But you don't have that many skills that can hit Feudor. You do have the Blight, which is a cool Blight, but I don't think that's the best. So yeah, if I would go against the hack, I guess I would then take this team setup. It feels a little bit still risky, especially because of the fact that I would be using the skills that would be against marked targets. But otherwise, I like the idea. I'm just not sure if it's good enough. So, well, I guess I'll think about it. I guess I'll do that. Is there something I would like to make permanent for someone? You do have a lot of skills, but is there something that I would really like you to have? That's okay, the On Guard. But that's basically the best that I could think of making permanent from these. So probably not worthwhile. Of course, if I have something that it's just bad and I would like to really remove. It's not the end of the world if you have that though. Like, most of those don't feel that bad for you to have. It's difficult to really say that I want to make someone specifically good in one location. So that's kind of, because it's just one location, then they would just and only be really good in that place and nowhere else. Perfectionist is annoying. Ruminator isn't the best. Definitely a lot of things that we could be taking away from there. Oh yeah, we had the prismatic isolation. It's interesting, but I'm not sure if I should have it, to be honest. Not really sure about it. I like the infirm. What about Yukio? Just trying to look if there's something that I really know I would like to do something about. We'll only drink. That's not nice. That's also not nice if we want to bring you to that location at some point. So many haters. You just hate a lot. You just have bonuses. Just and only bonuses. Nothing that I've made permanent though. That's an interesting one, but it's good right now, but in the future it might be better to not have it. Eldritch Layer. I'm just gonna try to have a quick peek still if someone else has something I would really love. Or something that I really would hate them to have. Musical. Quick reflexes, but there's the speed. I don't like that. Maybe I should make that permanent for Dismos on the other hand. The quick reflexes. This is not that ridiculously expensive. Maybe. Secondriel is unyielding. I do like it. I don't like it for a healer, so sure, let's go for that. And sure, let's remove the fear of enclosed spaces because it's not that expensive to remove something. It's more expensive to make something permanent. Evasive does seem pretty nice. You have the precise striker now at least. Yeah, you had that. Not really sure you should have it, to be honest though. Don't know if I could use it with you the very best. Protection is nice. Maybe I'll do something for Satentenho. But maybe just remove this. Sure. That's not at least expensive because I was looking that our cash is kind of going a little bit lower than I would like it to. Is there someone really special in here? Faded is nice for especially this sort of bounty hunter, I'd say. It's just so difficult to decide who else to take because kind of would love indeed to have every class one or something, but that's not exactly possible. I did only have one bounty hunter, correct? Yeah. Only one little bounty hunter, only one flagellant as well, and I've started to like flagellant a lot more than I used to. So I could maybe just hire this flagellant.
There is power in the blood, for those with the fortitude to pay the price.
And this bounty hunter, just for a short moment, probably won't be able to stay, cause, I don't know.
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
But they were definitely not bad, so I'll try them out. But okay, a lot of wanderings and ponderings in this episode, and sadly a failed mission. But I hope you guys enjoyed regardless, so thank you for watching, I'll see you for more next time. Bye bye.